Today I'm going to be using the Apres nail system. Here's the dehydrator, here's the primer, here's the Sculpted Stiletto tips in medium, and then you have your gel prep for your full tip application. Now I'm going to push back the cuticles, and remember, we want to push back our cuticles to show any dead skin that is on the nail plate, and then you're going to remove that with your cuticle bit in order to have a surface on the nail that is ready for nail application. You're going to remove it with the cuticle bit again, and you're going to make sure that you are going from left to right or right to left, whichever one you prefer, whichever hand you're using at the time. And so you want to make sure that you're getting close to that cuticle, removing it, and getting that cuticle area nice and clean and ready for nail application. Now you want to remove the shine. I'm using a 180 sanding band, and I've been using the 180 sanding band on my natural nails, and I've had no problems. It's just making sure you keep your speed low. It's sped up due to the video, but I promise I think I'm at a 5 RPM on here, so not too fast when on your natural nails. Now you want to remove any of that dust with a lint-free wipe. I'm using the Gelish nail surface cleaner. I'm pretty sure you can use alcohol. There's nothing special when it comes to cleaning the nails. Old school, just use some alcohol, and so that works for me. Now you want to go in and size your nail tips. I am trying out the Sculpted Stiletto nail tips in medium. I'm usually use the natural because my nail bed is not have an arch in it. It's very flat, but I wanted to see how these will look and given that apex look if they do, and I actually really love them. They've been doing really well on my nails. That's me, as you all can see in the nail box. And so it's very I didn't have a problem with them lifting. I still have them on again currently, and so they look really good, still lasting. I did not do anything special like with Beetle gel or rubber based gel or anything. I just used the system just to see how long it will wear on my nails, and so far so good. So remember, you want to size those tips from sidewall to sidewall, making sure there's no gaps on the side. That is for the nice and tug to your nail plate. That is also help prevent lifting as well when the nails are the correct size to your natural nail. Luckily, Apres has different half sizes, and they really come in the multiple sizes to give you the fit that you need to fit your nails. Now we want to go in and chemically etch the nail. This is also done with your sanding band, but here I also like doing it with the etching it chemically because it just helps to have that sticky layer to help it stick to the actual gel instead of having the drill bit and having that dust inside, and then you're left with dust particles if you don't wipe it clean. So I prefer the chemically etching of the nail. It's just a little better for me, and it gives that glue something to stick to. Now you want to dehydrate your natural nails, and then you want to prime them, getting them ready for gel application. Now we're going to apply the tips. Here you'll see me applying that nail tip at an angle and putting it underneath the light. And so what I do is I like to put my gel at the tip, closer to the tip of the nail, and then so that it can spread down to the front as I am pushing on it. And then I like to twist my finger back and forth under as I flash here in the light, just to make sure it's getting snug on all sides. What I realized about the Apres Extend Gel is that it really dries quickly. So do not put your nail under that light until you are ready to go, because when I say it dries immediately, when it feels that light, when it gets that under that light, it dries quickly, and you will not be able to remove that thing. It's like stuck. So the glue right now is pretty good so far since I've used it. Now you just see me showing you all that I did have some glue to run out on the sides. We do not want that. And so what I do is I take my cuticle nippers and I nip that glue that's able to be taken off of the nail, or I'll drill it. But since I had a few big clumps, the nipping came in handy. Now we're going to blend the full tip into the natural nail. And so what I do is I go sidewall to sidewall, making sure that I don't have any, my nail is like not sticking to the skin. That is very important. Again, you don't want any products sticking to the skin that will cause your nails not to last and cause lifting. So what I do is I just push my nail back, get any of that glue off of my skin, and I take my 100 and 180 nail file, and I go from side to side, just really making it blend in with my natural nail as it is flowing, giving it a look as if it's flowing out of my natural nail, even though we know it's not natural, but we always want everything to look as natural as possible. Now I'm going in with the 180 sanding band, and I am removing any glue I had, as well as blending that that nail tip into the natural nail, giving for a nice flow in the nails. And as you can see, I'm pinching my skin back. Again, very important not to have anything on the skin around the nail, because again, it causes lifting and the nails will not last long. And you want it to get everything to be on the nail plate and not the skin. Now I'm going to spray some alcohol, cleaning up any dust that I had from when I was filing my nails and sealing in the cuticle. And then I'm going to do the magic of all things. I'm going to use acetone to melt that into the skin even more. If you look at it, the application is flawless. I got a few air bubbles in there, but on one nail, but we're all right. We're making it still lasting. Now going into the nail design. Here I'm taking just a regular base coat by Igel Beauty. You can use with any base coat that you like. It makes sure the nail polish lasts a long time. But I'll be honest with you, as many layers that you do with the gel nails, the polish for me never chips. It always lasts a long time. So I'm going in with the Madam Glam holographic cat eye polish. And I didn't realize it was cat eye until I was making the video to do, and it was cat eye. I was like, oh, no wonder it wasn't so glossy, but it needed a base underneath. So next time I know to do like a silver base. Now I'm going with Igel Beauty in Cozy Cashmere, and so I'm using that as the base so that it could be a nude color that I wanted all the nails to have. And so I'm trying to test out new colors, and I really love Cozy Cashmere. It's one of my favorites from Igel Beauty. And I'm still learning to work with nail polish, getting my nail polish application just right, where I'm not doing my first layer of polish so thick, because in beauty school we learned that you're supposed to have two thin coats of polish, and then you're supposed to go in with a top coat. So I'm still trying to make sure I'm doing the best I can with getting out a thin layer of polish, but sometimes a lot of polish are not opaque enough, and so you have to go in with a thick clump to get that look that you're desiring, so you won't have to do like 4 and 5 layers. So that's kind of why my polish is always kind of thick when I'm taking out. But we're learning, we're beginners, we're gonna learn and grow together. That's the whole point of the video, is that if anybody can do it, if I can do it, anybody else can do it. Okay, y'all, tackling this 3D flower. It was my very first time ever doing a 3D flower. Y'all, I did this like 3 times before I was settling like, listen, we are a beginner. We're not going to stress out about it. We're going to do the best I can. I'm going to do the best I can to get this flower to look like a flower at least. So this is what I came up with, and it turned out pretty great. I said one petal was kind of smashed too much, but hey, I rolled with the punches. It still came out cute to me. You know, as we grow, continue to do them, you get better and better. As I tell us, we got to keep going. Just keep doing it over and over again until you become the nail technician or the at-home nail tech for yourself that you want to be, and get those designs popping. The creative aspect is what I'm trying to build, as well as the foundation of nails is very important when it comes to doing nails, but the art part is also the fun part and what everybody will really be looking for. So yes, here you see me doing a French. We still learning Frenchies, guys. I'm still trying to put myself out there to do French nails, really get them together, really get it right, because French nails are just okay, they're just a thing for us women. I don't know, French tips to do something. That is DND It's like spring green or something like that. And this is a purple DND color lilac. Everything will be down in the description box for all products. Now I put some blooming gel on that top, and I'm just going like in a curve motion, just drawing those dots and letting it do what it do with the blooming gel for that nail. In my mind, I was going for like a mermaid sea type of look, spring look. So it was just giving me beach vibes is what I gathered from it. Now I'm taking that lilac color and I'm putting it on the flower. As you can see, I didn't color the whole flower because I kind of liked that the clear was going to be peeping through some, so I kept it like that, and it turned out really cute. Now I'm going in with that old school abstract looking flower that just got me in a chokehold because I feel like I gotta put it on nails all the time. Now I'm just taking some stripes, going down here, kind of putting myself in the mind of a shell is what I went with, and it turned out to be my absolute favorite nail of all of them. Now I'm taking some silver beads, putting that in the middle of that flower, giving it some more detail and a little dimension, help adding a little bit more extra pizzazz to that nail. Now going in, trying to do that little 3D layer when they do it like a shell type look. Yep, still working with that. It turned out all right, and it did what it did what it had to do. But then I ended up realizing I should have cured each stripe one by one instead of doing it all at once. But it still turned out cute. Now I'm going in, just giving the pinky and the thumb some little dot action going on, and then I end up changing the dots on the thumb to be a different pattern, but you'll see that coming up in the video. I did end up changing it. Now I'm just going to add some dots coming from that flower. Again, we got to do a little extra, jazz up the nails a little bit, and that turned out really cute as well. Now I'm adding some pearls to the little shell design that I made. Then I end up wiping that fourth one off because I was like, 3 is good enough. We're going to leave it off. So then I'm going to, flash it for a second, let it all settle in. Now I'm going to be, as you can see, I did change the thumb. You'll see right here, putting that that's Macart rhinestone glue, as you all can see. And then I'm putting pearls and rhinestones one in between the pattern. And that will turn out cute. Really, I'm looking at it right now, it is my favorite nail. Just adding some more pearls and rhinestones to each of the fingers. Just, going back and forth, doing some stuff, giving it a little extra design. Because the more you do, the more it turns out to me to be cute. And yeah. And I always make sure to put my top coat on when I am doing my jewels and things like that. Just add a layer of protection and hold so that the rhinestones and things don't come off. And so yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. This is how the nails turned out. As you can see, this is what they look like in the daytime. How beautiful. I love them. They turned out so good. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video.